Hello everyone, this is Twins on Wheels. Thank you for supporting us and subscribing. And we want to talk to you about how we had good experience in elementary school and how the teacher how the teachers would communicate with my mom about how we should learn and how they understood our situation when we were in elementary school. It was, I remember, Alberto, it was one of the best experiences because we would interact not only with the children in our special education class, but we would interact with all the other students as well, and we were treated like everyone else. Yes, that was the most fun experience and respectful experience that we've ever had from a teacher. I wish that that was always the case. Yes, and our teacher in kindergarten always made sure that she communicated with Mom, communicated with us, and that all the students respected each other as classmates, and that our disabilities were not a factor or they were not looked at. We were looked at as human beings, not for our disability, and the teacher always made sure all of us respected each other. Yes, and we would also go on trips and things like that and interact with adults in nursing homes for Christmas to cheer them up. But when we went to middle school, everything changed. The school did not know what a special education class was, and we did not feel like a part of society. We got the teachers were not professional, and the communication between Mom and the teachers was never understood, and we were never, most of the time, we weren't respected. And now, remember, in middle school through high school, the state was required to hire one-on-one personal aides to help to work for us during the day in class and with our personal needs in the restroom. But what used to happen was the opposite, right, Alberta? The teachers would ask the aides to do their personal errands during school hours and leave us alone many times for many hours, right, Alberta? Yes. And when we needed to do our personal needs, we would tell the teachers that we needed our aids, and they were never there. Especially in high school, I remember things got a lot worse, and I remember that Mom had to call a lawyer because we were not getting equal opportunity, and one of the teachers was very mean to us. I remember the time when you told me the story, and I remember I was put in the hallway too, but I remember you told me the story about the time when you were put in the hallway and the teacher was very mean to you, and you asked her that you needed to go use the restroom, and you didn't make it on time and had an accident because she told your aide to go do errands for her, and then she tried to intimidate you by telling you that she was going to make sure Mom yelled at you, right, Alberto? Yes, and it was never the same when we were in high school or middle school. And I remember that one time I got really badly cut because there was a loose tile on the wall, and they would always tell me that Mom did not have to know. And they always used to punish us in the hallway if they didn't like something about us, or they would bully some of our classmates, and they didn't, and the parents would never know because these classmates were not able to speak for themselves and speak to their parents. They were not able to tell their parents, so the parents never knew. And I remember when we would do assignments, we were put in the corner behind curtains, and we were, most of the time, we were never a part of the rest of the class. They would put us in corners like an embarrassment. Yes, and when I needed to call, when I called Mom, she told me that I needed to let everybody because they weren't respecting me or not letting me go to the bathroom. They would always tell me that it was my fault and that the aide was doing something for them. And I remember you got very nervous, and you told me when you came home that day that your lips got very purple and you were very uncomfortable because you really needed to go. Yes. And they didn't respect, so Mom said not to feel ashamed if you went and wet everybody to see how they would feel about it. Yes, and they would make fun of me and tell me that, or tell Mom that she doesn't have to speak to me, or that I don't have to call Mom for anything, that I was a grown-up. And then when it came to the high school graduation in the district, Mom went to rehearsal and everything was fine that day, but the next day, when it came to the graduation, right before it was about to start, they put us behind the stage, like behind the curtain where the stage crew is right before it was about to start, right, Alberto?
Yes,
and let me reiterate that that day before the graduation, they said that we would be in the front. And so Mom didn't see us because Mom was in the front row and there were a couple of thousand people. And so Mom spoke to the director, and the director didn't want to do anything about it until Mom told her that she would get up on stage and grab the microphone and tell the audience what they were doing to us, right?
yes, and it was almost like if it was pre-planned, because they had told us not to worry about it because that we would be in the front just like everybody else.
But until Mom did that, they didn't put us in the front, and then when Mom told them that she was going to embarrass everybody by taking the microphone, then we were put in the front. But we had very great experiences, because there was a time where I went to school in a different school than Alberto, a school that Mom was looking for us for many years, and we had great experiences, but sad ones too. So we did this video so that all parents could stick up for their children and
Adults.
and don't be afraid to speak up. Don't bully, but don't let yourself get bullied. We love you, and remember to subscribe and share our videos.
Thank you, and God bless you all.
Take care.